Okay, guys, SUI is absolutely exploding to the upside. We had a massive move last night. We had a buy signal confirm from the SMC bot on the daily. So you can see here it closed above the moving average here, and it flipped into a buy signal and actually took a long position. It's the first signal we've had on the daily since we sold somewhere around here. So I flipped and started to take some short positions, and obviously we had a massive rally after our buy signal down here. I think we got in around 0.85, and we had this massive move to the upside. One thing I'll say about SUI is following TA very closely, and it's very rare to see something follow so closely. If you look here, once we had the buy signal, we actually went into this breakout. We came back to the SMC moving average. We retested it to the T. We moved back to the upside. We came back to the SMC moving average. We moved to the upside, back to the SMC, back to the SMC. And I said, as soon as we close below the SMC moving average, we're probably going to go into a downtrend, and I'm going to take a short position. And look, as soon as we broke that moving average, the SMC bot actually gave us a sell signal. We had our yellow candle flash up here just to say, like, we're getting a little bit overbought, and we started to go into a downtrend. And just as we did when we came in the downtrend, we pushed back, we tried to come back to the SMC moving average, it flips into resistance, right? So it's support on the way up, it's resistance on the way down. This gives us our entries when we're trying to take new entries. We come back to resistance. This is an entry. We dump. We come back towards resistance, and we just kept dumping. This was quite a nice one. We came back to the SMC resistance again. And as I say to everyone, there's no point trying to catch a falling knife, right? All I saw on socials was buy the dip, buy the dip. People were buying the SUI dip here. People were buying the SUI dip here. Buying here, all got wrecked, price kept coming down, right? So there's no point sometimes in trying to catch a falling knife. Sometimes rather than catch the exact bottom, trying to guess when the bottom is, I will just wait for the trend to shift, right? The trend is your friend until the end, and now we clearly have a buy signal here. So I actually took a long position. It was a bit of a preemptive strike because the candle started to close above. So I posted in my Discord last night, SUI candle closes in 5 hours. If it closes on a buy, I will take a long position. Watch this one because it follows TA very closely to the SMC. It also had a huge dump, right? So what are you expecting after a huge dump? You're not really expecting another huge dump. You're expecting a pump at some point. Just as we were on the way up, the price moved up 528%. The price came down. So how much did the price come down on SUI from all-time high? The price came down 66%, guys. Absolutely insane. And things don't come down 60-70% without some sort of relief rally or a pump to the upside. Hey, maybe this is the new bottom. We also had a lot of support here and resistance, right? So this was obviously going to be a key level, and we were seeing buyers at these levels every time we came down. So lovely trade. I mean, the technical target, considering this has been following TA very closely, I would pay close attention to this technical target. And you could call the technical target, it kind of broke out of this ascending triangle, but I would probably run from here to be conservative, right? We could run from the start, but it's not really conservative. The breakout was down here. Do we have any confluence on this? Yes, we do. It brings us back to quite a key level here around $4.30, $4.40, which was a major area of support and resistance previously. So I would be looking at just a little bit down from here. I'll be looking at around this level, 438, 430 for potential big resistance. Of course, we have the 200-day moving average here as well, which we're approaching, which can obviously be quite a big key level for a lot of people. Sometimes you will tap this on altcoins and actually trend to the downside, but we have some nice volume here. We had a lot of buying the dip down here. SUI actually has a lot of stuff going on in the macro as well, with a big event that's coming up as well. And I'll be watching Bitcoin, right? If Bitcoin keeps rallying, sometimes it can bring altcoins up with it. And I would love to see us get up to this level before we start to see any kind of retracement around the 440. But obviously the 200-day as well is going to be quite an area to watch. If we can get above the 200-day, happy days. Don't forget, Bitcoin just pierced through the 200-day moving average as well, and for now is actually holding up above quite strong. It's also got through the 91, 92k level as well, which was a massive level. So are we about to see altcoins follow and push to the upside? I am in a long position, so of course I took a long position when I posted yesterday. I did kind of get in a little bit early because it looked like it was going to close above the SMC moving average, so I got in at 242. This was at 280. I think it might have gone up even more since then. But yeah, $17,000. Absolutely happy days on that trade. It's still 288 right now. I have taken 25% of the trade, guys. So I've taken 25% profits. That just ensures that I'm nibbling on the way out. No one can time the top, no one can time the bottom. So I just take little nibbles, 25% here. Hey, if we push up to $3.50 or something, maybe I'll take another 25%, another 25%. That way I'm not left holding the bag, hoping for more, right? Hoping for more, which is how a lot of trades, end up going into a loss. You hold into all these gains and you keep holding, and then it comes down, and you hold too long and get liquidated, which we don't want to be doing, right? We want to be taking profits on the way up and taking profits on the way down. That's pretty much it on SUI, guys. Quite a straightforward one. The buy signals are normally very, very strong. They normally indicate a nice sustained move to the upside. I think we have a confirmed breakout here. We're breaking out of this consolidation that we were in for a very long time, right? We sold most of our portfolio around January, and we've been in a downtrend ever since. And I've just been saying, guys, wait for the buy signals on the SMC bot. It makes it easy for us, right? It makes it so easy for us. Instead of trying to hope and guess when it's going to end, yes, it might flag. When did it flag? It flagged at 190 and the bottom was 178. So, you're not really missing out on much just by waiting for that buy signal. And more often than not, the signal is very, very accurate, okay? And that's why I'm quite confident holding this long position at the moment. Of course, we're going to be watching BTC and what the rest of the market doing. I'll do a video on BTC, actually, because that's quite important. Guys, if you want to see my buy and sell alerts, so if you want to see all these alerts that I post, go over to my X and you can see how to join and get involved with us here. You also get access to the SMC bot as well. So this works in a free trading view. So you don't need a paid trading view to use this bot. It snaps to grid. So you literally just select the altcoin that you want to go and look at. So for example, Sol USDT. Go to Sol, check the weekly, for example, and bang, it snaps to grid, right? Whatever altcoin you want to look at, even if you want to look at some stocks, let's go and check out NVIDIA. So if we look at NVIDIA, you can see here, it just snaps to grid, right? It's phenomenal. And if you took this buy signal on NVIDIA at $16, you'll wonder, it looks easy in hindsight holding, but it wasn't easy, guys. Like, it's $16. By the time it gets to 50, everyone on socials is like, it's pumped so much, it's not going to go any higher. The bot just helps you snap out of that euphoria or despair that sucks a lot of us in. It's not subject to human emotions, right? It doesn't get sucked into euphoria or despair. It literally works on data, and the data said the trend is your friend, the trend is up. And I did say on the video, guys, until we break this trend line, the trend is your friend, you're in an uptrend. And then as soon as we broke it, the SMC bot gave us a sell signal, and look, hey ho, we actually saw a massive sell-off shortly after we got that signal. So works on stocks, works on crypto, works on currencies as well. So it works on stable coins. So yeah, if you want to get that, head over to the X. Don't forget to like and subscribe on the YouTube video so you don't miss out on any of these videos, guys, and press the bell notification button so all of these videos will flash up on your feed when I post them, because a lot of the time they are time sensitive. When I've done the YouTube video for Solana, it was like $112. I think it's like $152 or something now. So often when I do the videos, prices can move up quite fast. And of course, go and follow my Twitter as well, so you can see my updates there. I do little updates on where I expect the market to go. For example, I posted here saying finally closed on a buy yesterday. My target is 105k for BTC, and I still stand by that target. I did actually fumble the bag a little bit. I took a long originally on BTC at 77k because it looked like we weren't going to come down to 70k. Everyone was waiting for that level, and I did long. I made some lovely gains from 77k to 85. It was a massive move, and then I did short 85k because we hovered there for so long and there was massive resistance, and then we broke above the SMC daily, and I entered another long position, and that's now doing quite well, 242%. So I'm planning to hold this. I already took 25%, but I'm planning to hold this until 105k, right? But I'll sell either way. If it goes up or down, I'll take profits either way. That's it for now, guys. Until then, I will catch you in the next one.